Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all on behalf of Irfan Institute. The mission of our institute is as follows. According to our research, life is equal to 15% technical skills plus 85% human engineering. Therefore, at Irfan Institute, our aim is learn to achieve excellence in any technical skill by following the best learning methodology, that is, do it yourself, and practicing the three main pillars of human engineering: truth, honesty, and justice. To achieve excellence in both technical skills and human engineering, Irfan Institute offers a course Popular IDEs for C++ programming language in Windows operating system. It is introductory lecture of this course and I'm your instructor Arshi Iftikhar. One of the primary goal of this course is learn to smile and appreciate. Our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to the nearest meaning, your smiling in the face of your brother is charity. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is role model for us in all fields of life. Therefore, we should practice this sunnah and always try to keep smile on our faces. Let's start with lecture outline. Inshallah, in this lecture, first I will give you a brief introduction about Instructor. Then I will present course aims, course learning outcomes and course contents. And in the last section, I will present course development and teaching methodology. Let's move to the first part of this lecture, that is Introduction to Instructor. Recall the equation life is equal to 15% technical skills plus 85% human engineering. Now, I will present my profile both in terms of technical skills and human engineering. So here it is a brief introduction about myself. I hold MPhil degree in Computer Science from Information Technology University Lahore, Pakistan. Currently, I am doing PhD in Computer Science from Comsets University Lahore, Pakistan and working under the supervision of Dr. Rao Muhammad Adil Nawab. I am also a member of Natural Language Processing Research Group at Comsets University Lahore campus, Pakistan. If I talk about my human engineering skills, I have more than 4 year experience of membership in the Event Management Society at university level. I also have more than 3 year experience of membership in the Sports Society. I am also an active member of NLP Research Group at Comsets University Lahore, Pakistan. If I talk about my technical skills, I have more than 7 year teaching experience and more than 3 year research experience at university level. I am also good in C++ programming language. I also have an experience of students supervision at bachelor's level. Regarding supervision, Alhamdulillah, I have successfully supervised more than 30 students at bachelor level and still 5 are under my supervision. Let's move to the second part of this lecture, that is course aims, course learning outcomes and course contents. But here it is an important question, that is, why should we learn to use popular IDEs for C++ programming language in Windows operating system? The possible answer to this question is IDEs help us to quickly and easily develop high quality softwares. Therefore, it is important to know which IDEs are most suitable to plan, design, and develop high quality softwares in C++ programming language in Windows operating system. Course focus. The main focus of this course is to understand main characteristics of five most popular and widely used IDEs for C++ programming language in Windows operating system and learn how to download, install and run your first C++ program on these IDEs. Course aims. The main aims of this course are as follows. The first aim is introduce how to achieve excellence in both technical skills and human engineering to become a balanced and characterful person. The second aim is introduce how to tell an interesting, connected and coherent story in a course. The third aim is introduce main characteristics, strengths and weaknesses of five most popular and widely used IDEs for C++ programming language in Windows operating system. And the fourth aim is introduce how we can download, install and run our first C++ program on five most popular and widely used IDEs that is available for C++ programming language in Windows operating system. Course learning outcomes. Inshallah, by the end of the course, a participant should be able to learn how to live and enjoy the blessings of a balanced and characterful life by putting 100% effort with sincerity on daily basis to achieve excellence in both technical skills and human engineering. A participant should be able to understand main features of five most popular and widely used IDEs for C++ programming language in Windows operating system and identify the most suitable IDE for a given project. A participant should be able to understand how to download, install, and run C++ programs using various IDEs for C++ programming language in Windows operating system. And in the last, a participant should be able to understand how the following approaches can be used to efficiently solve both real-world problems and programming problems, including systematic thinking approach, identifying most suitable solution approach, completeness and correctness approach, divide and conquer approach, half-cooked approach, structured thinking approach, inverted triangle approach, and 100% effort with sincerity approach. To successfully achieve all the course aims and course learning outcomes, please do all the to-do and written tasks on time with truth, honesty, and justice. Course contents. This course is fundamentally divided into three parts. The first part is Introduction. Introduction part contains two lectures. Lecture number 1, Introduction to Course, and lecture number 2, Basics of C++ Programming Language. The second part is Popular IDEs for C++ Programming Language. This part is further divided into five subparts. First subpart is Visual Studio, which contains four lectures. Lecture number 3, Basics of Visual Studio. Lecture number 4, Download Visual Studio for Windows. Lecture number 5, Install Visual Studio on Windows. And lecture number 6, Run your first C++ program using Visual Studio. Second subpart is Code Blocks, which also contains 4 lectures. Lecture number 7, Basics of Code Blocks. Lecture number 8, Download Code Blocks for Windows. Lecture number 9, Install Code Blocks on Windows. And lecture number 10, Run your first C++ program using code blocks. Third subsection is Dev C++, which also contains 4 lectures. Lecture number 11, Basics of Dev C++. Lecture number 12, Download Dev C++ for Windows. Lecture number 13, Install Dev C++ on Windows. And lecture number 14, Run your first C++ program using Dev C++. The fourth subpart is Eclipse, which also contains 4 lectures. Lecture number 15, Basics of Eclipse. Lecture number 16, Download Eclipse for Windows. Lecture number 17, Install Eclipse on Windows. And lecture number 18, Run your first C++ program using Eclipse. The last subpart is NetBeans, which also contains 4 lectures. Lecture number 19, Basics of NetBeans. Lecture number 20, Download NetBeans for Windows. Lecture number 21, Install NetBeans on Windows. And lecture number 22, Run your first C++ program using NetBeans. And finally, the last part of this lecture is conclusion, which contains only one lecture. Lecture number 23, Course Main Findings, Conclusion and Future Work. The targeted audience of the course is all male or female candidates interested in C++ programming language. After discussing course aims, course learning outcomes and course content, inshallah now I will present course development and teaching methodology. Course development methodology. This course aims to tell a connected and coherent story using a simple to complex step-by-step approach. Using this approach, the course is planned, designed, and developed by following a three-step process. In step 1, instructor will deliver a lecture. In lecture, instructor will explain concepts using detailed and self-explanatory examples. Therefore, in the first step, 100% work is done by the instructor. In step 2, the instructor will give to-do tasks to the students which will be similar to the examples taught by instructor in the lecture. The students will solve the to-do tasks using their own knowledge and the concepts taught in the lecture. Therefore, 50% work is done by instructor and 50% of the work is done by students. After completing to-do tasks given in step 2, students will move to step 3. In this step, students will find real-world tasks similar to to-do tasks and find out most suitable solutions for selected real-world tasks. Therefore, 100% work is done by the students. It is important to note that to-do tasks and your turn tasks given in this course will serve as an assignment for students. Course teaching methodology. The course will be taught using half-cooked approach. That is, 50% of the work will be done by teacher and 50% of the work will be done by students. In this way, both teachers and students will be putting 100% effort with sincerity to achieve excellence in both technical skills and human engineering. This course is free. It is humble request to you to teach at least one person after taking this course and request him or her to do the same. After discussing course development and teaching methodology, now let's move to the lecture summary. To summarize, in this lecture, I presented a brief overview of the instructor of the course. Then I presented course aims, course learning outcomes, and course contents. And in the last, I presented course development and teaching methodology. In next lecture, inshallah, I will present lecture number 1, that is detailed introduction to course. We shall be thankful to you if you may please provide your valuable feedback on this lecture. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless all of us with His afiyat and karam. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.